So welcome to Lovett Probes, and in the studio with me today is Pete Pentax, the intrepid reporter of the Lake Placid Observer. Pete, welcome.
Well, first, thanks, and I'm proud to be Lake Placid Television's first locally produced program. I encourage local media very much.
And so my first question, Pete, is based on the fact that you have quite a reputation, shall we say, breaking the code of conduct. I mean, let me try to understand you, Pete. How did you get into news reporting in the first place?
I guess it was back when my family were being bullied by gang members from down the street. I was only 12 at the time, and I was a scrawny kid with no confidence. But to get things off my mind, I used to write about what I had seen and felt. And it all went from there. I learned that the pen and the camera can be mightier than the sword.
Yeah, but recently it wasn't the words that were the problem, it was the sound recordings that you made of a secret meeting. It's the sound recordings you made secretly when Dan Red Angel was being interviewed by the police upstairs in the police station. That was a bit over the top, wasn't it?
Yes, that shook a few feathers, but look here. Lake Placid is a realistic role-play sim. Make no mistake, in real life people secretly record things all the time. I've checked the rules, and there is nothing to stop me from getting an exclusive story on Lake Placid by secretly recording. Because in public areas, everyone is fair game. While ever the rules allow me to use this technique to gather stories, then so be it.
But surely you must have some kind of feeling for the people that you're exposing.
I don't think about how the recordings affect people. Of course I don't. I'm here to investigate and make the news, and the camera and microphone are the tools of my trade. And I'm sorry if people don't like it, but it's what I do, and it is my role play. I defend that strongly.
One criticism that's been levelled is that you don't do any reports on the Lake Placid News website, and people are asking why.
Oh, that. I'm glad you mentioned it. I have been asking for a login to the newspaper for weeks. What's the hold-up?
Well, it's a technical issue, but I am working on that, Pete. I do hope to have you in soon. What about your sexuality? How does that affect the stories that you prefer to report on?
My sexuality has no bearing on the work that I do, and frankly, I think your line of questioning on this has no place in this interview. But that's not to say that I am a closet queen or anything else. I am what I am at the time. That's how I roll. Got a problem with that?
Well, let's move on. Tell us about the stories that you hope to be reporting on. What sort of things can we expect from you in Lake Placid?
Oh, that would be telling. But there's been a few allegations of corruption in the town lately, and there are new appointees to the court and the Senate, any one of which might fire my journalistic interest. Watch out, watch out. There's a Pentax about. That's all I'm saying.